will fly.
How's it going, guys? This is T-Dog Knows Best, and I'm coming at you with a tutorial on how to kill a Lynel. I'd say those are probably one of the strongest sub bosses in the game, and a lot of people seem to have problems with them. And low key, just in my opinion, I feel like the Lynels are harder to kill than the actual main game bosses. I don't know, it's just kinda the fact of how hard it is to dodge their attacks, and when it does attack you, it's usually a one shot or close to a one shot. So the first thing you always have to do to kill a Lynel, you have to take small steps. You have to prepare. So you always want to make sure you have plenty of food on you, in case you're not a professional like me. Because each time you get hit, you're gonna have to pause and eat something to refill, unless you want to die. But on another note, one thing you want to have are fairies. You can find any of these floating around at any of the 4 great fairy fountains, and what they do is when you die, they automatically come out and revive you, which gives you a chance to eat and continue to fight. Another thing is Mipha's Grace, which you would get from the Divine Beast over here in the Zora's Domain area over here. She also revives you when you die. And also when you do this Divine Beast, this is the first Lynel you'll face right here on Shadowback Point. But I'm not going to go to that one. I got plenty marked all over the map. There's 3 up here and a couple up here. So I'm going to go in this area and show you guys how to fight one. Okay, here we are at the Lynel I marked off. He's in this area right up here, right above Death Mountain. And the biggest part of defeating a Lynel is memorizing its attacks. I'd classify their attacks into 4 different categories: ranged, rush, standing still, and then the last attack where it does area damage. And I'll show you all of those when I come attack them, and I'll show you how to dodge each of those moves. And also, it's best not to use a heavy weapon like so, because it's kind of hard to switch back and forth between your shield and a two-handed weapon. So I always like to go in with a light weapon, so that way you can utilize both at the same time. And I'll turn off my little extra shit. And then there's also a move called Urbosa's Fury that you can unlock by acquiring the Divine Beast in the bottom left area. What that move does is when you do a charged attack, like so, it'll do like this lightning attack that does a lot of damage and also stuns the Lynel for I'd say maybe 10 seconds. Lets you get in a lot of hits. Okay, so he's starting off with ranged attacks. Alright. I didn't like how he got those arrow attacks off on me at the beginning of the fight, so I'm going to show you the correct way to dodge those. All you have to do is take out your shield and do a little side jump right as he shoots them, like so. But once he gets close, it's pretty much impossible to dodge that. This man's trying to attack me. I'm not even ready. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show you. Okay. Usually just running to the side will dodge those, but he got lucky and hit me. And these are the standing attacks I was talking about. Each time he does a standing attack, all you have to do is he usually does 3 of them. But all you have to do is just make sure you backflip. Backflipping is the key to beating the Lynels pretty much. After 3 times he usually runs, and then it's when he starts the rushing attacks like so. You can also dodge those by doing a backflip or moving over to the left. Like I said, you always dodge these standing attacks by backflipping. The timing's a little off. You always want to make sure you have up your shield whenever he rushes, just in case you don't dodge. Here's another ranged attack they usually do, which can easily be dodged by sprinting to the left or right. Now in a second, I'll show you what Urbosa's Fury does to him. You see, it stuns him so you can get a nice few hits in. It helps a lot if you're a beginner and can't get all the flurry rush time and things down. Okay, that's the other attack I was talking about that does the ranged like explosion type thing. Whenever you see him scream, you want to sprint away. But you can also dodge that move, well not dodge it, you can block that move by facing him and taking out your shield. Another thing you want to put into consideration is the fact that you're going to break a lot of weapons while fighting this guy. You can usually dodge that type of rush by just moving to the left or right. Each time he jumps back, he always starts a ranged attack. You can always dodge that. Just sprinting to the left or right. Timing and shit. He's breaking all of my weapons, but he's almost done. And there we go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how to take out a Lynel. Alright, thanks for watching. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to leave me a comment. I read my comments every day. Alright, this is T-Dog Knows Best, and I'm out.